Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project for me to solve the plotty blotty blah. And of course, we're not finished the introduction, and I forgot about that. My apologies. Let's just get straight to the content. I'm not going to say too much except that the introduction, you can find my previous live streams straight through January up to January 2020 and the 3 years prior to that. So if you want, just go there to find out domains, analogies, the conceptual basis, as well all the reasons why we do the Ahn Rho Project and what it's all about. So you can find that all there, including the music, copyright-free music, as well as the titles on the right-hand side. So what do we have to cover in this particular live stream? Bam, right off the good. This is the fastest I've ever jumped right to the content. Top right-hand side, what you see is what you get. The first two live stream titles right here. That's what we're going to have today. We may or may not have more live streams later today. I'm not sure if we will. I'm pretty sure we won't, but that's because we'll have to cover the groceries later on. If not today, then tomorrow. So the most important things, though, are the task list items, which you see in the title. That's what's named after today's stuff to do, as well as last week's. Now we're gonna obviously do today's first because that's what's most urgent to get done today. We got 139 straight down to 161, and just to dive right into it because there's not too much to say at this point. I'm going to be late. I'm already late to get my groceries. I'm going to say that. So I'm off schedule, and we're going to talk about what that meant in terms of consequences to relationships today as well. So 139, we're going to jump right into it, dive right into it. Revisit the previous tasks that I still did not get done. Okay. Actually, one of them I can check off already. So first one says bro. So my brother, he's doing his thing, and I just, joined his Discord basically to help him out. Not too much, just to give some population. He's just starting up. So that's that. And the government thing I didn't do yet. I'm going to be very generic with this and say it has got to do with some sort of very basic national security, maybe. I don't know, politicians. I don't know. Next one, hospital. So I want to send something, emails to several of my volunteers. Now, I don't know if I can get that done today. It's going to be a lengthy email or a short email. I don't know. I think it's going to be a mix of both. Regarding stoicism and some useful principles for one of my godmother and then the rest of my fellow volunteers. Next, playlist. So on Twitch, definitely this one's a big deal, is that at least half the playlists are all maxed out with 200 videos per playlist, and so at least about 10 to 15 playlists are, or at least there's a few more that are nearing completion, completely maxed out. So I got to start making new playlists, and that goes same thing with Instagram too. So that's something just kind of remedial stuff. 150. All right, that was 4 things into one. Technically it should be 136 to 139, so that's why I took a lot of time. I'm looking at the time, gotta keep a counter. Remember, there's always, you should look at this like a game. Whenever you attend my live stream, it's kind of like 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes max to run through as much as I can in the right order, in the right sequence, because we want to cover the highest priority items first, which jumps right to 150, which is revisitation from 01 to 04. And 01 really is purpose. Reminding myself what the purpose is in terms of why I do the Ahn Rho Project, and actually, just in life in general. And how, later on, I believe it was like 60 or 70 something, how purpose fits into the system. After all, you had to derive the reasons why purpose is so important to begin with, and how it fits into into managing all the variables and factors in life. Next, urgent, do it. So if 01 is urgent, 01 is purpose, 02 would be urgency. So time, time is one of the main priorities in purpose. And then 3 and 4 just really meant, okay, what are those specific things that you need to do that are time-based? So with that being said, in other words, have a fixed deadline. Say in the next 6 hours, I gotta get it done. So do those things first. That jumps right to 151 to 161 because these things are the things that are most urgent. So what I'm going to do is take a look here in the filter. I can see that there are certain things that are really, really important that I need to do immediately, right off the bat. So we're going to get up. So that's probably the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get up here, and this is region D1. So D1 is kind of where I fixated. I've been pointing since the entire stream because these are the things that we need to get done right now immediately. So I said I got to get the groceries. So when I go out, what I'm gonna do. Don't say gotta. Yeah, if you have to, then that makes it, certainly less entertaining. Anyways, what I'm going to do is basically we have, okay, some trash here I'm going to recycle. So that's, I believe, what is that? If I can just point it here, 160, no, 159. We have these two Sensodyne and Colgate. So it is to recycle. I just broke it down. It's actually from up here, region B5 up here with all the toiletries and washroom essentials. So I'll just break that down. Some of it's not really essential. I'm just trying to clear it. Then we also have some rest of the garbage here. We have these two kind of tin things here. And what this is if I recall to yesterday's live stream, so if you can see again, Twitch, YouTube, where we're coming from. The previous live stream yesterday, I was talking about this. So one of the business products I have here is Usana Health Sciences foaming hand wash. Now this is something that okay, 3 of my clients have, and of course we're all just kind of sharing it right now. And so we can see over there in region C1, there's 2 more bottles up there. I made a big mistake, and so I have to say that that's 160. So for fucking sakes, what I did was I thought that I was only going to use one and give that as a, give that to one of my clients. It turns out that I want to just give both of them, give 2, and then I also have to use one. So what it looked like yesterday, it didn't look like this because I didn't screw on the cap. But if I move closer to the camera, to the closet, see, this is region C1, by the way, you can see this is how it looked like originally with the cap on, right? Just with the cap on, and then the syringe, the pressing mechanism is kind of just outside, and that's how they had sent it to me. Actually my team lead or partner, and so the cap here I have as well, and I don't think this will be of much use. I'm keeping here just in case. And of course here's a foam wash after I've screwed on the syringe. And I forgot to mention this, that basically I'm going to use one, obviously. I can start using my own soap now to feel great. And there are just a few minor things that I've been using that are not mine so far, and it's driving me nuts. Toilet paper, paper towels, soap, like all it's just kind of stupid, which drives me insane because I have this, one of my insecurities I'm trying to get rid of on the Ahn Rho Project. My personal issue that I'm trying to get rid of is my extreme independence. Well, if it makes you so insecure and so uncomfortable, then face it, confront it. Okay, stop using things that are not yours. It's such a simple solution. All right, so here we go. That's it. Soap. Next. So that's what these 2 tin foils are for. That's what the relevance is. It's all garbage. It's a lot of symbolism you may find on my live stream. So we're gonna take these 2, and it's all garbage, right? So I'm gonna take it in here and put it inside that shopping bag there, which is just filled with recyclables and garbage. And I'm gonna take these 2 as well, and these are recyclables, so I'm gonna put it inside there. Inside a chips bag or the litter, you have this also here, just paper. And again, I use this to just a very simple tissue paper to cover the mask. Anyways, so that's everything. And I may or may not recycle the Biomega. I'm not sure yet. This is from also Usana Health Sciences, so this is one of the supplements I take. It's empty, it's restocked, and I took out the plastic wrap like I said I would yesterday, so you can see the 8 bottles over there. That's great, perfect. And this piece of paper here, I'm gonna stick into my pocket because I gotta wipe my nose when I go outside. It's gonna get cold. All right. So with that being said, this canister is the only thing that I have left to speak about in terms of logistical stuff since I'm right here. And again, it's urgent, plays into 150. Just stuff that I'm going to use probably later today when I'm eating. So I'm going to move this over here. And quite honestly, I'm going to throw this away in the recycling bin once I'm done. This was a class 4 item, so class 4 standing for a gift item from one of my business partners or volunteers or friends or whatever, relatives. And so if I find myself eating anything here later on today, most likely I will, then I'll open that and use it, and then I'll throw it away into recycling. All right, so that's everything here in terms of basic logistical stuff. Good. Back up here, so we knocked off 159 and 160. I'm going to sit back down here. No, don't sit down. Don't sit down. Another urgent thing here that very basic thing here is just laundry right here. So what is that? Washrooms, okay. I forgot the laundry. Clothing, that's 154. Clothing, bedding, laundry. I forgot. So wash the bed sheets. I mean, not the bed sheets, the pillowcase, the pillow, and then also the outdoor clothing. So obviously my gloves and work equipment, which I'm wearing right now because I'm going to go out again. The kind of mask, and then the the headband and stuff like that, because it's winter right now. But also that's why I need some equipment when I go to work to the warehouse. And that would be here too. I forgot to mention that I had to do laundry yesterday, so that was something that I almost forgot simply because I didn't do it on live stream, and that's something. So I'll move over there from region G, next to the bed, over to here, region D3. Good. And I got the socks ready to go immediately after these 2 live streams, so that's ready. Great. 152? Okay. No, 151. Alright, we're gonna sit down now. 151. Okay. Urgent task from last week. That's the one you see on the side, on the right hand side. This stuff here I will simply not do at all because there's not much point in doing it right now until I finish today's task list. So we're gonna jump ahead to 152, which says Excel tasks, and that also 6 days worth of Excel accumulation tasks that I have not sorted out. So the idea again is to do things only once and only once on live stream, and the only way for me to do that is to sort things out on Excel, put it on a database, and just figure out what things I can automate. So again, I'm the human processor. I look at myself as that, and the good, the bad, the ugly, we all covered it on stream. Obviously, even my own emotional baggage is covered on stream. There's a time record for me to look back on 30 years down the road if I make it to that long. Anyways, okay, 152. It also has a lot of practicality and utility though. 152 is done, so it's not done. It's something that we got backlogged just like 151. 153. Dream, I forgot to mention. Yeah, so I forgot what today's stream was about, but I definitely know that yesterday's stream, it was a lot of, there was some strife with my cousins in that dream. It's very interesting, it's always a mixture of different people and different places. But we were across this glass bridge, and it was a lot of, it was a kind of, a lot of disappointment in myself was being manifested in that dream. My cousins being disappointed in me, and it's I'm not gonna say too much about that. Okay, 154, clothing, bedding, but I did want to mention on stream. I did want my dreams specifically with people who I do consider family, and those are my cousins, and both of them on my father and my mother's sides. So they're something else. They're family. All right, 154. Clothing, bedding, laundry. Yeah, I already did that. 155. Grocery essentials. So I gotta go today. So you can see some essential items I need. It says 5x, but really it's just 2 of those items. 2x are kind of like at least snack items, so that to quell the craving or temptation that I'm still trying to work away at. But 3 things that I absolutely need, I know that I need, are bread, banana, and bread, bananas, and glucerna. So the meal replacements. All right, 156. Behavioral change, habit, 1x1 YouTube swaps. Okay, this is a big issue. I noticed yesterday I spent about almost 3 hours. I came back, and I stayed here the whole day trying to punch out the 3 live streams, and then it was about 6:30, and then I was supposed to go to sleep. And then I said, okay, I need to find something. I need to do a research for one particular piece of content or music on YouTube, and then just go back to sleep and then go to sleep. I didn't. I couldn't find it. It took too long, and then it dragged on to 7, and then you know what happens there. It's just a downward spiral in your mentality, and then that affects my behavior. And so I was just fucking around. I was totally screwing around, and I watched some videos, and it was a big waste of my time, 3 hours. All right, because I didn't really enjoy it that much. I didn't get much output of it either. So it just dragged on to today. Needless to say, I'm gonna say 156 is basically the idea to swap. So whenever I think of watching YouTube and I know I'm gonna waste my time, immediately just swap it out for sleep. Just go to bed, lie down, close your eyes, whatever. If you can't sleep, then whatever, you will eventually fall asleep. That's it. Okay, force yourself to. Okay, 157, physique. Now I can't get to that because I noticed right now it's 14 minutes in, and we gotta end it. So I'll see you in about 10 minutes. 15 minutes is the max time limit. So I'll see you in 10 minutes when I start the second live stream, which is right up there. Okay, see you soon.